Yes, so today we want to explore a very good topic for business people. It has been a common saying in the business world for most entrepreneurs or startups, in quotes, that is luxury or nothing. But the very question I want to ask you is, can everybody afford your luxury? So if people cannot afford your luxury, then you're going to become a dead business. Because luxury actually is expensive. And we're going to be exploring how to make retail end of everything that we do. Retail is a very important part of business, and building a retail strategy for your business is something that you must identify and grow into your strategy. And we're going to be exploring how the retail part of the business will benefit us. Let's take Nigeria as a case study. Nigeria is a global community. And in Nigeria alone, you have over 200 million persons. That's a huge figure. No wonder you have so many companies coming in down here to want to build their factories or even bringing their products in here. Have you ever asked yourself, why are they coming? The number one reason is the population, which is a very big strength on our side to use. And beyond this external forces or external entrepreneurs coming, we want to explore how we Nigerians can explore our population to build a retail strategy for our businesses. Now let's dive into this. So imagine I have a real estate company and I want to sell 100 units, housing units. And each of these houses are going for 100 million naira. So the question I want to ask you is, how many persons can afford 100 million naira property outright? Nigeria, with statistics of 200 million persons, less than 1% of the 200 million people are billionaires. Meaning 80 to 90% of the population are on the average or at the other side of people who are trying to, get up their finances. Now, if your business doesn't cater for 90% of this population, your business is in problem. Because the figure actually comes from more of those people patronizing your business. And that's why you see institutions like the banks. They have millions of customers. Some banks have over 10 million, 15 million. And with just as low as 1,000 account opening, they have a population of persons that they are banking. How does that benefit your business? Creating a retail strategy starts from as easy as possible steps. Number one, identify a mass market that need to buy your products and create a database of them. So let's go back to real estate. One of our famous products presently is the Palm Ridge Estate Phase 6. That's talking about Assetrise now. And with the Palm Ridge Estate Phase 6, if you have a community of 1,000 people, now the question is, how do you build a community of 1,000 people? If you have your mobile phone, ask yourself, how many people do you have on that mobile phone? If you have 1,000 people on the phone, that means you have 1,000 prospects right on your phone. Now, if this community of 1,000 people can go as low as paying 22,000 rand monthly for a property for 36-month plan, please calculate your turnover. If 10% of them patronize you, which is 100 people, that means you have a monthly inflow of 2.2 million naira every month. And don't forget, out of these 1,000 people, some of them will still want to buy outright. But the retail will ensure that you have sustainability in cash flow. Now, retail is very important because retail will give you guaranteed cash flow. Number two, retail will also upscale those people who you think don't have money today to become the people who have money to buy from you outright. Now, don't forget, once your strategy pushes them away, when they have the money to buy, they won't come to you. Because let's take some banks, for example. When we were in school, there's a bank, a very big bank, that if you don't have 500,000, you can open an account. But the banks know that they were going to get into a problem. And let's take another bank for an example. One of the famous banks that you know, they went into school and started opening an account for free. They started with 1,000, then busted into a free account opening. And they have millions of people who open accounts with them. Now, this is how they upscale from retail. The 1,000 people, or the people who open account for free, millions of students, someday became graduates. Someday they started working. But don't forget, in their journey in life, when people ask them, can I have your account number? It is the bank that gave them the opportunity that they will give the account. The question is, when these people are upscaling and they need to make a purchase decision, will they make a purchase decision of your company, or you are segregated and dump them because you are doing luxury or nothing? It is a risk for your business not to understand retail, because Nigeria, retail is the biggest power. 90% of the population of Nigeria are the retail market. And that's why retail skyrockets, retail scale. You look at tech, it's more about the retail. Amazon, and the rest of them, they use the retail. Now let's round up this by saying, if you're a real estate realtor and you want to guarantee cash flow, you want to have liquidity and don't run out of business, one of the best way you can guarantee this is get into the retail space. The truth is, in the entire lifetime of any individual, especially Nigerians, culturally we have been made to believe that if you don't own a property, you are not very successful. So everybody, or most Nigerians, walk towards owning properties. No matter what their level is, create a product for them. As low as 1,000 naira, as low as 10,000, as low as 22,000 naira, they can jump into retail with you and then grow up. So if you're a consultant and you have 100 people who are constantly paying on your consultancy, on your estate that you are selling monthly, you have created a retail end to your business. And I hope this will help you to understand that the market that we are in right now is a tough market. Why is it a tough market? The economy is very good, to say. The indices are showing that people are hungry. The indices are showing that there is inflation. And you know what? Everybody wants to spend less. And for you not to run out of business, you have to think of positioning your strategy in retail to stay in business. Yes, we've been able to establish that it is not luxury or nothing. If you harness the retail market, your business will sustain cash flow while you are also pitching your business to the luxury market. Now let's take statistics again. Over 7 billion people on earth. 70% of them fall within the retail market. Over 200 million persons in Nigeria. 90% of them fall into the retail market. Build a retail strategy for your business. Help people to grow by being able to afford life and afford everything with your model. And then you will thank me that you are going to sustain cash flow for a long time. See you again.